tell us about what that song was all about.
So I wrote it with Douglas Romano and Adam Searin.
Okay.
At one of my writing trips down to Nashville a few months ago. And Adam and I were waiting for Doug to arrive, and he was telling me about, this was my first time ever meeting Adam.
Right.
So this was my first impression of him saying, oh, I have these new pickup lines I want to start using at the bar. And I went, okay, try them out on me. We have time. So he did, and they were awful. They were they were cheesy, and I was like, I think you need to work on them some more. He goes, well, what do you like? And I said, I don't like guys coming up with these cheesy pickup lines. Right. I'd rather them just talk to me, say hello and talk. Yeah. And he went, that's the title of our song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think that, actually, now that I think of it, do you think that like he kind of used that as a way to kind of like break the ice?
Probably.
That's
he probably
cool.
did. So
and
good
he
job,
was actually
Adam.
talking to you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's awesome.
I never thought of that.
That's cool.
Good job, Adam.
So your album is releasing in November.
Oh my gosh,
November 15th.
so
I know, at Lula Lounge.
It's actually going to be released November 8th digitally. And then the 15th is the big launch party.
Oh, cool. Tell us about that.
Well, first you need to all be there. November 15th at Lula Lounge. Doors are at 6, I believe. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be singing new music from the album, and it's Factor funded.
That's awesome.
So thank you. So thank you to Factor for allowing me to be able to have this new record.
That's great.
It's exciting.
And so Douglas produced this with you.
He produced. So I have 3 producers on this record, which is it was really a unique and exciting experience for me.
Yeah.
So Douglas produced 3 tracks. Joel Feeney produced 6, and Igor Vrabak produced 2.
Wow. Okay, cool.
It was really exciting.
That's awesome.
It was really cool.
And you just finished an East Coast tour. Tell us about that as well.
It was my very first tour ever.
So cool.
It was amazing. The East Coast of Canada radio tour. I went with one of my really close friends who actually has 2 cuts on the record.
Wow.
Which was really cool. Him and I have a cut, and then he pitched a song to me, and it made the cut. And so it was really cool for us to collaborate that way.
That's awesome.
And everyone on the East Coast is so genuinely nice and welcoming and supportive of independent artists.
Right.
So they had us on the air. They had me on Facebook Live. It was really cool.
What was something that stood out for you from that East Coast tour, other than the nice people?
Other than the nice people, how supportive they truly are of independent artists.
Right.
I had no idea that the one station in Sydney was actually playing my songs like in rotation.
Cool.
Like I think I probably read it in like a report that I got, but it didn't click. And then he goes, oh yeah, we play this song all the time. They all knew the words. I was like, this is so exciting.
That's so incredible. That's awesome. So what's in store for you after you release Talk to Me, your album? What happens with Alessia Cohle?
Well, I'm going to keep touring the radio stations. I want to hit up Ontario because I live here, so it makes sense. I'd like to go to the West Coast. Probably not during the winter. That's not a smart thing to do for safety reasons.
That's true.
But I'd love to hit up the West Coast, probably maybe April, May.
Cool.
Because they're also very supportive of country music and independent artists. So that's what I'd love to do.
And you spoke about Nashville very briefly. Talk to us about that, your experiences. You've gone 8 times, you said.
Something like that. Some ridiculous
incredible.
number in like 2.5 years, maybe shorter amount of time. But the community, it's really, you have that sense of community and friendship, and people want you to meet their friends that they're writing with and their artists and, you know, this producer, and everyone's very welcoming of the newcomers, which, you know, I still kind of am. And you could be literally busy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, writing, playing, seeing live music. It's just, it's another world down there.
That's so cool, because I've only heard stories about the songwriting world over there. Is it just like a different kind of like group of people? Like everybody's always writing with each other, everybody's open, like you said. What is experience that kind of sticks out in your mind?
For me, actually, it was just this past trip. I played a writer's round, my first writer's round in Nashville, which was really exciting. They had this like Canadian roundup.
Nice.
And so I played, and someone who was in the audience came up to me and my friend who was there with me, and he said, I'd love to write with you girls. What are you doing, on Monday morning? I went, Monday morning? No musician I know is a morning person. No. And he wanted us to meet at like 8:30. I was like, my brain doesn't function before 11. I don't know. But he goes, I'll make you breakfast. So he made Julie and I breakfast. We started writing, and we came up with a really cool song.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
It was really, that had never happened before. It was usually like, okay, we're going to meet, in my writing room at this time. It was like, no, like, I'll cook you food and give you caffeine so we can function.
That's incredible. Sweet. So make sure you guys check out Alessia Cohle's CD release party November 15th at Lula Lounge.
Yes,
come on out. Make sure you're all out there. And it comes out digitally November 8th. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.